Sinister Cinema 1990 back. I already did this video, but for some reason it just saved the audio and not the footage, but so you could only hear me, not see me. So I don't know why I did that, but I'm gonna have to do it again. So this is my thoughts on the movie The Devil Inside.
Is it in my genes? Am I gonna flip out one day?
Just precautions. If she became so difficult, there is a panic button on the wall.
Maria, I'm your daughter.
Connect the cuts. Connect the cuts, connect the cuts. Oh.
Yeah, The Devil Inside. It's basically about this woman, in the 80s. She killed 3 people, that were supposedly, performing an exorcism on her. So, they deem her, like, not, like, she's not capable of standing trial. So, they sent her to a mental institution, but instead of sending her to one where, like, in the city she lives, or even take her out in a different, like, state in the U.S., they take her all the way to Rome, Italy. So, fast forward, 20 years later, her daughter Isabella is taking a documentary crew with her to figure out why, like, is her mother in Rome? Like, is it true that she had demons inside of her? Like, she just wants to know. So that's why she's bringing a crew with her. And basically, this is based on true events. But most times that they say that, it's basically it's not, but so this was filmed like a documentary style, like found footage documentary style. So let me get to the acting. The acting wasn't all that great. The woman played Maria. She was barely on screen, but when she was on, she acted like a little girl, and then she would like scream, and so yeah. But for me, in some instances when you're watching it, it didn't feel like it was like footage, or like people were, you know what I mean? It didn't feel like found footage. I don't know. But maybe I'm biased because I really don't see the craze in found footage films. So maybe that's why I hate it. But yeah, the acting was mediocre. The story was pretty bad. It wasn't interesting. There's a scene where that I only found one thing disturbing. Was towards the end of the film, this priest is sick, but they never explain why he's sick. If they do, they really don't emphasize on it, but he got sick. So he has to perform a baptism on this little baby, and he almost kills the baby. And it's pretty shocking the way they filmed it. It was pretty eerie, in my opinion. So that's the only part that got me. The Nun, they always advertise it in the trailers. They have like posters of the Nun, and I think even when the DVD comes out, she's gonna be the cover for the DVD. She's only in it for a split second, so if you blink your eyes or anything like that, you're gonna miss it, because she's hardly in the film. So that part got me really annoyed, because I thought her part was going to be really scary, but it was laughable because, like, the way they did it is like, it's like really like she doesn't talk, she doesn't do anything. She, like, these people are in the car, and like they turn around and they see this nun, and she goes like that, and her eyes are rolled back, and then they just drive off. Just simple like that. And like it's actually kind of funny because like no other nun was doing that but her. Like, why? They didn't like explain why the nun was like that. But yeah. So the ending was pretty bad. But I understand it a little bit. It's a documentary. It's gonna end that way regardless, because the characters, all of them that were in the documentary, died. So there can't be anything after it because the documentary's over. Like, they're all dead. They can't film anything else. My problem is they did too abruptly. They needed to build it up more, and then the audience wouldn't have felt so like they were cheated out of like a great ending. You know what I mean? They would have built it up. It would have been a decent ending. It wouldn't have been the greatest, but at least it would have been decent. Because there's a scene where the cameraman is driving and he gets sick, and it's pretty quick. Like, they don't explain why he got sick. So it's him and the priest. All of a sudden, out of the blue, they get sick. And to me, they treated this movie like a virus, because I think out of the priest, the cameraman got bitten, and all of a sudden now he's sick, he's coughing, he's sweating, and he's like all demented now. So like they treat it like a virus for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, they just need to build up the ending, and it would have been a decent one. But I couldn't get over the fact how bad the acting was on the nun. Then it was laughable. Seriously, they don't even explain it. She just, and that's it. So I'm already 8 minutes, I think. So I'm gonna go. Those are my thoughts. I'll see you guys later. I think I'm gonna watch other Van Helsing next, or Shark Night 3D, or Apollo 18. I'm not sure. I already know what like the twist is in Apollo 18 because my sister saw it, and she wasn't afraid to share the spoiler, and I was pretty mad at her when she did. She blurted it out because, yeah, that's just what she is. So I'm gonna go, and I'll see you later. Bye. Hopefully it takes this video.